Pasaron 2 meses y medio y te me fuiste entero.
What a lot of musicians who are from all over the world find is that they really miss family and food, and so there's something very potent about that. What do we all love? It's a universal thing: music, food, conversation.
So the gambri, it's just a piece of wood carved from the tree, and that skin on there is this part, the neck of the camel.
Neck of a camel?
Yes.
Okay, so is that very flexible, or why that part of the camel?
Because it's, I think it's the strong, the most like strong
right.
part, but it's not too thick, but it's still,
Right.
I think so.
So how many gambris can you get out of one camel neck?
Well, I haven't been killing the camel to know that.
Taste the World is so much more than a cookery stage. A lot of people think that's what it is, but it isn't really. But it's the chance for artists to share something which is really fundamental to them, important to them, part of their culture, and with the audience. And it's a chance for them to talk intimately about family, we talk about religion, we talk about feminism, we talk about slavery, trade, colonialism, empire, all sorts of things.
And then all the medicines ran out. No more dressings, no more nothing. For pain relief.
J'ai chanté.
She used to sing. God, I'm sorry, I might have to sit down. Out in the bush, they were singing, but they were also cutting up their clothing for bandages.
dowladiyo israaci dalkii lahaynaan nahay balse nalaga duudsiyay dabargooya laysidhi doqon baan ogaanine hala galo dagaalada hala bixiya dunyada waxbayaan dib loo dhigan.
Whenever she talks about that stuff, the war experience, she can't control her feelings.
Je vois les enfants qui sont blessés, je vois des...
She gets flashbacks to children who are wounded, men with gangrenous legs that have to be cut off, and that brings it all back for her.
Aujourd'hui, c'est la paix, c'est le plus important.
But now we've got peace, and that's the most important. I mean, is this the music you play to relax to, or do you play other stuff, or because it's very passionate music.
It's not relaxing.
No.
It's either, we'll play something now, it's either top energy and quite high frequencies, or it's quite tragic.
Sometimes we have quite tall orders, challenging orders for ingredients. So we had a wonderful Sami woman, and she wanted to make reindeer blood pancakes. And this year I was asked for camel meat.
Just to cover the base of the pot, it's dripping out, not rushing out, you know. Because I was doing it for quite a while there. And then we will swirl around, make sure, you know, give it some love, you know, like you're doing the tango kind of.
He's a one-man dance troupe as well as a cook.
At that stage, I don't know what they say about bay leaf, but there's something about bay leaf at the base, at the very beginning. Wow. I put 6 pieces in there.
Wow, 6 bay leaves. Fantastic.
And then start. Once you start to sizzle, oh, I can smell the aroma. It couldn't have gone better, because I love my food, I love my music, and I've learned to love how to cook, not only my food, but cook my music.
This is goat, so I've got a whole mixture of spices, and it's going to be the jollof rice as well.
I realised that actually if you just stay here at the Taste the World stage, the festival comes to you, and the performances you see that are just 5 meters from you are really sort of human and personal, and they're sort of unplugged, and you get people without any, you know, there's no facade, they're cooking.
You never know what's going to happen, whether it's going to be quite a sombre affair and a very serious interview, or everyone dancing on stage, or audience members being pulled up. It's just always a surprise, which is great.
Well, Guo Yue from China, and he grew up under the communist regime, and he spoke about food as an art form. He was telling stories about growing up and how there were lots of things you knew you couldn't say in public to one another because people might be listening. So as it became a kind of common greeting that you would say, hello, how are you, what have you eaten today? Because it was something that you could ask people about and then get excited about, and that was a way of communicating.
And I mean, that's one of the things that's wonderful about Taste the World, because it is a common thing of all humanity. So, you know, people will always have something to say, and other people will get excited about it if they like food.
It struck me during the first one that I did in 2006. I was in conversation with Etran Finatawa, a desert blues band from Niger, and they were all in their wonderful robes, and I asked one of them, what does the desert mean to you? And he paused and he looked at me and he said, "C'est le paradis, monsieur. It's paradise." And I thought, no one else on earth is having this conversation at the moment, and this is the conversation that's come out of doing what we do. So when did you start composing your own music? Because everything I've seen you playing online, it seems to be your compositions.
Yes, it was very important for me to compose my own music and to find my own way, my own voice, my own identity, to honor my Cuban roots, crossing over jazz, classical music, and the Cuban music. During my studies in classical in Paris, they always proposed to play music write and composed by men. So I've been 15 years old studying cello, only music composed by men. Beautiful, I think it's beautiful. But I was like, I would like to, that's happening more than that, you know, I would like to propose something and also to inspire the new generations of cellists, of classical instruments, musicians, that they can have maybe one day this course writing by a woman. So I engage on that. I say, Anna, go with that.
You know, to taste this food, to prepare the Cuban food was very, very important for me, and most important to share it with Womad Festival in Taste the World.
So I think Taste the World is a very welcoming place to people, and you know, giving that just, you know, just for that hour that they're on stage, they feel welcomed, they feel valued, respected, and that's really important. And they've shared something that is in the essence of what they are, really.
De Matanza, de Santa